Okay, before I show you the render with these higher res models, I want to take a step back real quick. Here in the perspective view, I'll go to frame 0. I've taken my default light that was in the scene and I've made it a spotlight. You can see here the color is just off-white, just somewhat yellow, kind of warm. The spotlight cone angle is 40 degrees and the spotlight soft edge angle is 40 degrees. Okay, that's it. So distant light, change it to a spotlight, make it warm, and make the cone angle just, kind of wide like that so you encompass the table. That's the view from the light view. Press 5 on your keyboard. Then press 6. You can go back. You can see it coming down. Or go back to perspective view. Choose light 2. And then what you can do is actually just move that over and look at it from above. Move it over just a little bit more. Okay. We'll save the scene. And then light 3, we're going to move down to the other end. Just like that. So they're all evenly spaced over the table. We'll save the scene there. Now let's get back to our camera view. And you can see that as we come down, these guys just stop. So picking up where we left off with the last video, let's open the properties. Under dynamics, you can see our hard effects is all set up. Under geometry, I've got my render subpatch set to 2 for the die and 2 for the die. So what I render and what I display is set to 2. That means whatever I calculate here will actually show up in my render. Then I'll hit calculate. And from this point, our lighting is relatively set up. We might want to add a little bit of a distant light just for some fun color. But what's great about doing these spotlights above the top and the way we've set up the camera move is that these dice will travel in and out of the shadows and create some really nice effects as they're rolling and tumbling along. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is just quickly just hit the control key, if I can. Sometimes you can't stop the dynamics when it's a heavy calculation like this. When it's a simpler calculation, they usually stop pretty well. And if you hold the control key, you can usually get it. It's a little tricky. Sometimes it locks up your system here, which you can see on mine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually let this finish calculating, and then I'll show you how that render looks. So we'll do one more video.